Hello everyone, I am Karan Jain and I welcome you back on our channel Pabbly. Today in this video we will learn how to add form leads to different Google Sheets based on choices and send confirmation email. Okay, so the idea here is, imagine you are a owner of a bookstore. Now you recently thought of selling the books online. You have created a form for your customer where you have given three choices to your customer, three different choices of books to your customer. Now the idea here is, whenever the customer will fill up the form, on successful form submission, firstly they will receive a confirmation mail, and secondly you have created three different sheets in your Google Sheet account. According to their choices, the data of your customer will be captured in those particular sheets. But if you will follow the manual process, you have to first collect the data of your new customer, then you have to manually type a email for them and you will send it to them, and again you have to manually enter the details of that customer in the particular sheet according to their choices. This process will be very long, which will kill your time unnecessarily. So to save your time, I suggest you to bring some automation here. You want something like, you have created an online form for your customer. Okay, now the customers will fill up the form, and on successful form submission, automatically they will receive a confirmation email. At the same time, the details of the customer will be captured in the particular sheet according to their choice of book. But here, so for that I have used three applications here. First I have used Google Form. I have used this platform to create online form. Then I have used Gmail. I have used this platform to mail my customer. Okay, and finally I have used Google Sheet. Here I have created three different sheets according to the choices I have given in the form, and I want, according to the choice, according to the book the customer select, the data will be captured in that particular sheet in the Google Sheet. But here I have to face one problem. The problem is there is no direct integration or link between these three applications. So how I have performed the automation? Let me tell you. With the help of Pabbly Connect. Now you people will say, what is Pabbly Connect? So Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation software. What it will do, it will help us to link all of these applications together, so that every time the customer will fill up the form, on successful form submission, automatically they will receive a confirmation email, and automatically again the data of that customer will be captured in the particular sheet according to their choice of book. Amazing, right? Now let me tell you one more amazing fact. To use this software Pabbly Connect, you need not to have any technical background. A non-technical person can also use this software very easily. Now let me show you a real-time example on my screen. Okay guys, as you can see on my screen, this is the particular form, how the customers will see the form. Now the customers will fill up this form, and according to their choice of book, the details will be captured here. If they will choose Lord of the Rings, the details will be captured in this sheet. If Harry Potter, the details will be captured here, or if Alice, then the details will be captured here. Let me show it to you. If we will fill up the form, let's say our customer name is Zoya Khan and address is Pune, and she has chosen for Lord of the Rings. So I'll click on submit. So we have successfully submitted the form. Let me show it to you if the details has been captured here or not. Here you can see guys, the details of Zoya Khan has been successfully captured here. Zoya Khan, the email address, the number and the Pune. Let me show you another example, the real-time example. Let me fill up the form once again. Let's say this time the customer's name is Alex, address is Mumbai. Okay, and Alex has chosen for Alice Adventures in Wonderland. So I'll submit the form. I'll go to the Google Sheet and let me refresh. Okay, here you can see the details has been successfully captured. Alex James, this is the email ID, phone number and the address. Now you people must be thinking how it is possible. Just by filling up the form, on successful submission of the form, according to their choice of book, the details will be captured in different sheets. So let me show you the process of integration on my screen guys. Okay guys, so to start with the process, you have to first open your browsers, come to the search engine, and here you have to search for Pabbly. Type Pabbly, remember Pabbly. Press enter. Okay, as you can see on my screen, this is the website page of Pabbly. What you have to do next is click on products and you can see all of the 5 applications offered by Pabbly. Today we are using Pabbly Connect, so click on Pabbly Connect. Okay, as you can see on my screen, I have reached to the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now for the first time users, if you can see a green button at my right corner which says sign up for free, guys, you have to click here and you can create your free account, completely free account in just 2 minutes because I am already logged in. So I'll click on sign in. Okay, one more time, you can see all of the 5 applications offered by Pabbly on my screen. As you know, today we are in use of Pabbly Connect. So come here and click on access now. Okay. So this is how the dashboard of Pabbly Connect looks. Okay, here you can see the different workflows I have created. Now we have to create a new workflow. So for that, come to your right corner where a blue button is given to you. Click here and a mini box will emerge in front of you. Now this box is asking to name your workflow. So let's name our workflow. Okay, as you can see on my screen, I have given the name to my workflow, which is capturing the order details in Google Sheet. Okay, so I have given the name which I can remember afterwards. Same you have to do. You have to give the name. You can give it according to yourself, anything you wish like, but just think of it before you name it so that you can remember it afterwards. Okay, now we'll click on create. And we have successfully entered the workflow. Here guys, we will be performing the steps of integration. You can see the title name which I have given, capturing the order details in Google Sheets. Now before we start with the steps, let me tell you one important information. I mean, let me give you one important information, which is the workflow that is which we are making today. I mean, I'll add the link of the same workflow in my description box, so you can click on the link and you can directly clone the same workflow into your free Pabbly Connect account. So guys, don't forget to go and check the link. Now let's first read out what it is written here, okay, so that I can explain you first what is trigger in action. So it is written here, trigger when this happens, choose your first application, trigger, action, do this, choose your next application, action. Now the trigger event here is, you understood, trigger is happening of an event, I mean, and action is the response to it. Here the trigger event will be as soon as the customer will fill up the form, choosing the particular book he wants. This is the trigger event. And on the successful form submission, here are 2 action event, okay, maybe 3 action event. Okay, first we are mailing to our customer that your order has been successfully received. Then we are mailing to the storekeeper itself that one new order has been received to you. Now we are capturing the details of the customers who have placed the order accordingly. Now whichever book they have placed, accordingly the details of that customer will be captured in the particular spreadsheet which we have made according to the book name. Okay, so here the trigger event will be happening of an event is submission of the form. And action event, we have 3 action events. One is sending mail to our customer, second is sending mail to the shopkeeper itself, and third is capturing the details in different Google Sheets. Okay, now we can proceed with the steps of integration. So to choose our first application, you have to click on your first application, come to the search field, and here you have to search for Google Forms. As you can see on my screen, I'll click this. Now a new field of trigger event has emerged in front of you. If we'll click this arrow, you can see the particular trigger event, which is new response in spreadsheet. I'll click this, and now guys, a new field which is webhook URL has been generated in front of you. Now I'll tell you what the webhook URL will do, what is webhook URL, and how it will help us to link or integrate Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. But before that guys, please read the instructions carefully. Why I'm telling you to read the instructions? Because if you will read the instructions, see, Pabbly Connect is really very easy to use. Just by reading the instructions, you can create your own workflow completely by your own, guys, without following any other tutorials. Let me read the instructions for you. So here is a big lineup of instructions. So what I'll do, I'll read first 5 instructions for you, and then I'll show it to you practically how we will perform the steps. So here it is written, Google Forms responses are collected in Google Sheets. So follow the below steps in order to get the new responses. Go to form on which you want to take submission and make last question as required for trigger. Switch to response tab, click on create spreadsheet icon. By default, form name shown as sheet name, click on create. Okay. So now let me tell you how we have to perform this step. Let's go to our Google Form account first. So for that, let me open the new tab. Let me come to the Google options, and here I'll search for forms. Okay. Let it load. Okay, now this is the particular form which I am talking about. Let me open it for you. So this is the form. Okay, this is how the customers will be seeing the form, and they will fill up the form. Here you can see the fields I have selected. First is name, then email, then phone number, then address, and finally the book which you want to buy. Now let me show you one important thing. I'll take you to the Google Sheet, the sheet which is attached with this form automatically, and as soon as we will enter the details here, automatically the responses will be captured in that sheet. So for that you have to click on responses and click on the this green icon. This green icon is the icon for Google Sheets. Okay. Here you can see one response is already captured here. Okay, so the idea here is as soon as the customer will fill up this form, automatically the response or details of that customer will be captured here. So what I'll do, I'll first delete this previous response. Okay, now I'll go back to my form. I'll click this icon. So this is how I'll preview the form. This is how exactly the customers will be seeing the form. Now I'll fill up the form on behalf of our customer. Okay, so let's say this is the customer details, Sam John. This is the email ID. This is the number. Okay, let's say address is Bhopal. And which book do you want to buy? Let's say Harry Potter I want to buy. Now I'll submit. Okay, let me take you to the response sheet. Guys, as you can see on my screen, the responses, the details of the customer on behalf of which we have bought the book, fill up the form. You can see the details has been successfully captured here in Google Sheet. Now, the idea is we have to integrate Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. We will integrate Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. Now it is written, now you are on your newly created sheet. Navigate to add-ons, get add-ons, G Suite app marketplace pop-up dialog box appear. Search for Pabbly Connect Webbook. Click Pabbly Connect Webbooks. Click install, continue and allow all permission for apps. Refresh the page, navigate to add-on, Pabbly Connect Webbook dropdown. Okay, so let me show it to you practically. We have came back to our Google Sheet responses. Now click on extensions. Now click on add-ons and click on get add-ons. As soon as you will click on get add-ons, a new website, the new box, a mini box will appear in front of you, which will be Google Workspace Marketplace. So here you have to search for Pabbly Connect Webbooks. Click here. Now you can see here, this is an add-on provided by Pabbly. Now it is already installed in my system, so it is showing installed here. You guys, after installing this add-on Pabbly Connect Webbook, you have to close the tab, the mini tab, and refresh the page. Now refreshing the page is very important, guys. Why I am telling you this? Because when you will refresh the page, then only afterwards when you will click on extensions, you can see an option for Pabbly Connect Webbook as an individual option. Now click on initial setup and a mini box will emerge in front of you asking for two options, the webbook URL and the trigger column. First, delete the previous webbook URL and delete the previous column. Okay. Now here we have to paste the webbook URL which has been generated in Pabbly Connect here. This webbook URL. What you have to do, you have to copy this. Check the status. It is showing waiting for webbook responses. Go back to your sheets and simply paste it here. Now guys, trigger column is the last column of your Google Sheet. Here you can see the last column of my Google Sheet is F. So here I'll enter F, but yours can be anything, G, H, I, J, K, L, any alphabet. Okay, so here remember the trigger column will be the last column of your Google Sheet. So always fill the last column of your Google Sheet as the trigger column. Now I'll click on send test. and you can see the data has been successfully sent to Pabbly Connect. Here you can see, if I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect account and okay, you can see here the data has been captured here successfully. You can see the name, the email ID, the number, the place, and the book our customer has requested to purchase. Now we have successfully integrated our first application, which is Google Form. Now we will hop on to our next application. Okay, so as soon as the customer has filled up the form, two mails will be sent, one to the customer for their order purchase, and second one for the storekeeper that he had received one new order. Okay, so what we will do here, we'll click on the next application, and here we will search for Gmail. Click on Gmail. Now a new field of action event has emerged in front of you. If you'll click this arrow, you can see the particular action events. Okay, I want to send an email, so I'll click this, and now I'll click on connect. Okay, a mini window will emerge in front of you asking for two options. I'll click on add new connection, and now I'll click on connect with Gmail. Okay, I'll enter with this particular account, Ashu Rai. And now, guys, Pabbly is asking me for my permission. So your data is completely safe and secure with Pabbly. You need not to worry about your privacy, and you can freely press continue. So I'll press continue. And as you can see on my screen, I've been successfully authorized in. Now we have to fill up the required field. Here you can see there are various fields we have to fill. So don't worry, what we will do, we will go one by one. First it is asking for the recipient name. Okay, here let's say first we are sending this to our what you say, send an email to customer. Okay, so this email will be sent to our customer. So I have renamed it so that we can understand which step regards to whom. Okay, so here we will be sending our customer the email. So we will map the name of our customer and rest of the details. But before that, guys, let me tell you what is mapping data. If you'll click the field, a scroll down will appear in front of you. Now if you will click the scroll down, you can see all of the responses in the scroll down. Now these responses are the same responses which we have captured above here in Pabbly Connect. This option of mapping data is given to you by Pabbly Connect, guys, because whenever you are required to fill up the value in the required field, you need not to go up again and again, then search for the data, copy it, come down and paste it. Instead, you can simply map the data. How? Click on the search field, scroll down will appear, click on the scroll down and search for the value. The first value it is asking for the name, so I'll simply map the name. Now the email ID, once again you have to click on the field, go to the responses and search for the value. Now the sender's name will be Ashi Rai. Sender's email address will be Ashi Rai 824@gmail.com. Reply to the email, I'll leave this part. Email subject is new order placed. Okay, email content, so let's type an email content. Hello, I'll map the name. Okay, we have successfully received your order request. Please hang on. Sit back and relax while we initiate your order. Okay. Here are the details. name, email, phone number, and what is left, book. Okay, so guys, I have created this content here. You can create the content, I mean you can write the content whatever you wish, like writing. Now here I'll map the values accordingly. First I'll map the name Sam John, then the email address, then the phone number, and finally the book. So this is Harry Potter. Okay. Now I'll click on save and send test request. Okay, so one mail has been sent to our customer. Okay, and let me show you the email which we have sent to the customer. Okay guys, here you can see right now I have received an message, an email from Ashi Rai. Let me open it for you. So here it says, hello Sam John, we have successfully received your order request. Please sit back and relax while we initiate your order. Here are the details: name Sam John, email, phone number, and book he ordered for Harry Potter. Okay, so now we will go back to our Pabbly Connect account and we will send one mail to the storekeeper itself. Okay guys, let me show it to you one more feature which Pabbly Connect has offered to us. Now we have to send a mail. Now once again we have to send the mail, but this time to the shopkeeper. So for that you don't have to do the whole process. You can simply clone this Gmail, this process which we have done. You can clone this itself. How? Here you can see an option for clone step is given to you. If you will click this, and now you will click on clone now. Okay, automatically one step has been added here. Let me rename it. Send an email to owner. Okay, I'll update it. Now click on this and we have to change some fields like the recipient name. So let's say the recipient name is Ashi Rai. Okay, she's the owner. Come down, we'll map the recipient email address. Okay, now sender's name is Ashi Rai itself. Sender's email address is Ashi Rai itself. Okay, here we will change the subject to new order placed. Okay, and we will edit the content also. Hello, here it will come Ashi Rai. Okay, we will change this line. One new order. You have received one new order. Here are the details: name Sam John, email, phone number, which book he's buying. And now I'll click on save and send test request. Okay, so you can see here the mail has been sent to Ashi Rai. Let me show it to you. If the mail has been sent to Ashi Rai or not. Here you can see a mail has been sent to Ashi Rai. Hello Ashi Rai, you have received one new order. Here are the details: name Sam John, this is the email ID, phone number, and book. Okay, so we have successfully done our second and third step of mailing to our customer and mailing to the owner itself. Now we will come to our final part where we will attach all of the sheets accordingly, which the details of our customer will be captured. Let me show it to you the process. Click on the plus sign. Come to the field and here you have to search for router. As you can see on my screen, I'll click this. Okay, now before we start with the steps here, let me tell you why we are putting router here. Because guys, here in the form, we have provided three fields. Three fields of book. The customer can buy any of the book here. So accordingly, we have to put, we have to put three routers here for three different books. The customer will buy whichever book accordingly, according to his purchase. The details of that customer will be captured in the different sheet which we have created for different books. Okay, let me show you the sheet also. Let me show you the sheet, but before that we will enter the router first. I'll first name my router. Let me rename the router. So our first book is Lord of the Rings. Okay, so this is our first book name. I'll update this. Let me enter it. Click on set filter and action setup. Okay. Now, as soon as you will enter your first router, automatically there will be a filter which we have to prove. Okay. So what you will do, come on select label, click on this select label, come to the Google Forms and choose for which book do you want to buy. Okay. In the response, you have to select for which book do you want to buy. I'll click this equal to Lord of the Rings. Okay. Now click on save and send test request. And you can see here is the error. Here it is showing condition is false. Why guys? Because we have chosen for Harry Potter. And here you can see here we have chosen for Harry Potter. And here we have put filter type equal to Lord of the Rings. So why we have done this? Because whichever book we will create three router here. One for Lord of the Rings, second for Harry Potter, and third for Alice the Adventure. Yes. Let me read it. Alice Adventure in Wonderland. Okay, so we are putting three routers here. So accordingly, the customer who will select for the book, accordingly, this conditions will be proved. If the customer has chosen for Lord of the Ring, then it will prove this condition right and it will send the details to the particular sheet. If the customer is buying Harry Potter, then it will choose the second router's condition true and it will put the details of that customer in the next sheet. And if the customer is buying Alice the Wonderland, whatsoever the book's name is, Alice Adventure in Wonderland, so the third router's condition will be true and accordingly the details will be captured in the third sheet. Okay, so what you have to do next is come down, click on this plus sign, and now we will attach the particular Google Sheet which we have created for this workflow. So for that you have to search for Google Sheet. Click here. A new field of action event will emerge in front of you. If you'll click this arrow, you can see the particular action event. I want to choose this particular action event, which is add new row. And now I'll click on connect. Okay, mini window will emerge in front of you asking for two options. Click on add new connection and now click on connect with Google Sheet. I'll enter with this particular account, Ashirai. And now guys, Pabbly is asking me for my permission. So your data is completely safe and secure with Pabbly. You need not to worry about your privacy and you can freely press continue. Okay, so I am successfully authorized in. Now here you can see select spreadsheet. It is written select spreadsheet. So let me show you the spreadsheet first. Okay. Submit it and cancel it. Okay. Now let me show you the sheet. So this one sheet is for the responses. Okay. Here all the responses will be captured commonly. Doesn't matter which book the customer is choosing. Every customer who is filling up the form, his or her details will be captured here. So this is one Google Sheet and another Google Sheet is this one, ebook order details. Here you can see two responses are already captured. Here you can see I have created three different select sheet. one for the Lord of the Ring. Now the customer who are ordering for Lord of the Ring, the book Lord of the Ring, his or her details will be captured in this particular sheet. The customer who is buying for Harry Potter, his or her details will be captured here. And the customer who is buying for Alice Adventure in Wonderland, his details or her details will be captured in this particular sheet. So accordingly, we are putting three routers here, one for Lord of the Ring, second for Harry Potter, and third for Alice. Okay, so here we have to select the particular spreadsheet. I have shown it to you, which is ebook order details. Okay, click this. Let it load for a second, guys. Now select the spreadsheet. So our particular spreadsheet is Lord of the Rings. The first router we have named for Lord of the Rings. So here we will select the Lord of the Rings. Now here we will map the values in the particular fields according to their asking. How, guys? Click on the field, go to the scroll down and search for the value. Again, in the email part, click on the field, go to the scroll down, search for the value. Click on the field, click on the scroll down, search for the value. Okay, you can leave this address part, and now click on save and send test request. Okay, so the data has been successfully captured there. Let me show it to you. Here you can see the data has been successfully captured here, guys. If you have put the address will be put here, and you can the data of the customer will be put here. I mean the address. Okay, so we'll go back to our Pabbly account. Click on done. Now, as I have told you, we have to put two more routes here. So what you will do, you can clone this as well. Click on these three buttons and clone this. Okay, why we are cloning this? Because we have to do the similar steps here also. So I have cloned 2 times here because we wanted 3 routers. Okay, I'll delete this one. And now I'll rename 2 other routers. Let me rename. Second is Harry Potter. And third one is Alice. Okay, guys, please, I'm writing Alice only because I cannot write the full name. It's pretty long. Okay, I'll update it. Okay, so here are the 3 routes. Now we have already done our steps in route number 1. Here we will go to our second route, which is Harry Potter. Okay, come up, go to the filter part. The select label will remain the same. Here, instead of Lord of the Rings, you have to write Harry Potter. Okay. So in the first route, we have written in the value Lord of the Rings because we are sending the details of the customer who have bought Lord of the Rings in this particular sheet. Now here we have put Harry Potter because the customer who are buying the Harry Potter book, their details will be going in another sheet. And in the third Alice part, we will be writing the value Alice because we want the details of the customer who are buying the third book should go to the different sheet. Okay, so click on save and send test request, and this time guys, you can see the condition is true. Why? Because the form which we have filled on behalf of the customer, there we have purchased for Harry Potter. So here when we have written the value Harry Potter, automatically this condition has turned to be true. Now come down to the Google Sheet part. Okay, what you have to do, simply here you have to select other select sheet. So first reload this so that you can see other 3 sheets. Come down and choose for Harry Potter this time. Okay, now once again you have to map the values. Click on the field, go to the scroll down, search for the value. Click on the field, search for the value. Click on the field, search for the value. Okay, let it be. You can write accordingly. Now if you leave the book name also, it will do because we have created three different sheets according to their book name only. So this doesn't matter if you will put anything here or not. I'll click on save and send test request. And you can see our data has been sent successfully. Let me show it to you guys. Here you can see the data has been sent successfully. Okay, here the data is going because we are right now we are working on the workflow. That's why all of the data which we are mapping is going there. When I'll run the live example, I'll show it to you how this workflow will be used or processed. Okay, now click on done and go to your third part. Click on set filter and action step. Come up, go to the filter by Pabbly. Now here we will be writing the name of our third book, which is, let me recall it once again, Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Okay. Okay. Now I'll click on save and send test request. And this condition is false, of course, because we have chosen for Harry Potter and we are making it equal to the third book's name, which is Alice Adventure in Wonderland. Come to the Google Sheet. Reload this. Click on this arrow and choose for the third sheet, Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Now again you have to map the name, map the email address, map the phone number, map the address, and leave the book, or you can capture the book name also if you want. Here we won't be capturing the book name, and click on save and send test request. Guys, as you can see, the data has been sent successfully. Let me show it to you. Here you can see Sam John. Here is the phone number and the address. Okay, so it has sent successfully. So guys, our workflow has been done successfully. Click on done. We have created the workflow here. We have done all the steps in workflow. Now let me show you a real-time example how it really works. Okay, so this was our form. Let me reload it. Let's fill up the details. Let's say this time Tina Manuel is buying. This is the address, and this time it is Tina is buying Alice Adventures in Wonderland. I'll click on submit. So it has successfully submitted. Now I'll go to ebook, and we will wait for 2 seconds, and automatically the details will be captured here. And guys, you can clearly see here the details of our customer who was Tina Manuel has been successfully captured here. You can see all of the details. So you have seen how perfectly the workflow has been integrated. Now let me show you one more time what steps we have done here. First, we have integrated Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. Why? Because whenever the customer will fill up the form, on successful submission of the form, I want the details of that customer to capture here in Pabbly Connect. Then we have mapped two times Gmail, because one time we have to send the mail to our customer, and another time we are mailing to the owner itself. And in the third part, we have put the router, because we want 3 different routes, as we are selling 3 different books, and according to the choice of book, the details of the customer will be captured in the particular sheets. Okay, so one more time guys, the workflow which we have created today, this current workflow, I'll add the link of this workflow in my description box, so you can directly click on the link and clone the same workflow into your free Pabbly Connect account. Don't forget to go and check the link. Hello guys, before you leave, let me tell you, not only just these applications, but you can integrate tons of other applications by using Pabbly Connect. If you want to contact us, this is our email ID, admin@pabbly.com. If you have any further queries, you can always visit to this website. And guys, if you really liked our video, please don't forget to like, share and hit the subscribe button. It will really keep us boosted, and we will keep providing you such videos. Thank you.